Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. We are going to do a collective oracle. Oh my God, I'm losing it. For today, Thursday, September 26, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, or the tube, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to be using the Broken Mirror Oracle. I got this deck off of Amazon. I think like $20 maybe. Sorry, I couldn't. When you're old, you have brain farts. And it gets worse and worse. Seriously. We got 2 cards on the table. Give me 1 second. 1 second. As I said, I was going to talk about that other thing that Denise M said in her comments. Energy stealing for what? To make themselves feel better. Is the energy like stealing positivity? Haha. So, Denise, typically when we refer to like energy vampires, right? Like they want to steal your energy. So somebody that feasts off energy I would consider them an energy vampire. And they're looking for positive energy. They're looking for light. This would be more of like a dark being. This would be somebody like more prone to negative behavior, someone with addictions, maybe a dark witch, etc., etc. But they would be wanting somebody with a lighthearted energy, a pure energy, um, basically like a God-given, divinely given energy, a healing person. So if you're very empathic, um, you have a lot of compassion, you're someone that stands up for others, you're someone that fights for humanity, you're someone that fights for good over evil, you put off a very positive, healing, loving energy. Somebody else is going to see that and they're going to want that. um and I'm just going to give this example, and again, it's my own experience. The ex-best friend, I kid you not, I would go over there. I've talked about this before. I would go over there and we would talk for like an hour, 2 hours. And usually when I would go there, she'd be watching TV or reading a book or like doing a puzzle, macrame, whatever. I don't know what the fuck. But she was always doing something. We would talk for like an hour or two. And then she would like, oh, like let's watch TV. I would fall asleep instantly and I would wake up hours later and she's just sitting there. She would like be staring at me. Sometimes not, but sometimes she'd be sitting there staring at me. And it's like, what? Like looking, like at the time, I didn't really think about it. But whenever I spent time with her, I was always drained of energy. I was always tired. I was always like a little bit out of it. Yeah, yeah. When I would leave and I would go home, probably like an hour to a couple hours later, like I would feel more myself. I would feel more energetic. Like I would get my energy back. But when I also tell you that when I stopped seeing her in 2022, when I stopped going back and it went no contact basically, um, I'm pretty sure she was trying to tap into my energy. I'm pretty sure she was trying to not just steal my energy, but do other things to me. Like try to get me not get me to hurt myself, but like let's say you go to bed one night and you wake up in the morning and your wrist really hurts and it's like you slept on it funny and it hurts for like 2 weeks. Sometimes those things aren't just coincidence. And I'm pretty sure um I said this before as well. Like she does a lot of candle magic. Like I would watch her buy the candles on Amazon. Um yeah, just someone looking to steal someone's energy. And it makes sense because and I don't want to well, I'll just say this. She's disabled. She has been since birth and she technically wasn't supposed to live like past the age of 20 something. Um we're 44. She turned 44 in April. I turned 44 in June. She's had issues with her organs. Um not necessarily failing, but they're not great. And a lot of that was due to medication she was taking for pain, having to do with her situation. Um, Pretty sure she's addicted to all types of pills and pain meds and other drugs. She's an alcoholic. Um, I'm pretty sure she was having sex for money. I'm pretty sure she's a sex addict. Um, if she befriended another woman and liked that woman's husband, she would try and get him to sleep with her. There are things that I look back on now that I recognize them for what they are, that I didn't see then because I loved her. She was my sister. She was my best friend. And now when I look back on things, I was like, holy shit, that was staring me in the face the whole time. But yeah, she would need to steal people's energy. She would need to feast off people's energy. I don't know how she gets through the day. And it's funny because sometimes when I would go to see her, she would be in bed. She'd be like, oh, I've been in bed for the last 3 days. I just didn't want to get up. She has no fucking energy. She has nobody to feast off of. And when I tell you that people like that know when they're around people with really good energy and they want it, they're going to take it. They're going to figure out how to get it. She knew she wanted my energy. And you can believe in these types of things or not. That's totally up to you, but I'm telling you, it's real. It's out there. People will, and she did this as well, will literally try to start an argument to get you all like hyped up. So your adrenaline is running. So you're putting off like energy. Ooh, she'd love that. She'd suck that up. Just saying. So I hope that sort of kind of answered your question, Denise. Sort of. If anybody else has any comments about energy vampires and people stealing people's energy, if anybody has any examples, maybe somebody else can phrase it better than me, please leave it in the comments. It would be appreciated. And yes, my cat is whining at the door. That is Bubbles. I can tell their whines. Like, I know who they are. I know who's at the door. Homer and Bubbles whine. Pickles will cry, but it'll be like it's so light. Like she doesn't know what it is to meow or cry. And then Harley will be like, like it's a burst of like unhappy whining. I don't know. 3 cards on the table. Ooh, I just read that card. Yeah. 4 cards on the table. Huh. Okay. Sorry, I took up like 8 minutes of time trying to describe the energy vampire thing, but when you guys have questions, I want to answer. I didn't want to do just a video to answer a question because then it shows up in my thing as a video, and I want to try and keep all my videos like actual readings. Like other than I did like, I know I did one when my cousin passed away where I said I wasn't going to be on at the beginning of the year. And then I did one like, was it a couple months ago for something? I don't remember. But I try not to do that. Like I don't want to, and I guess I could explain it on the community tab, but 5 cards on the table. This is interesting. Six cards. Boing. Okay. We're going to do 2 more shuffles. I can't remember if I already said that or not. All right. So we got, ooh. Wait, is that a donkey? Yeah. Poor little donkey. All right, I'm going to set that on the sill. We've got pictures, love affair, spotlight. We've got spiritual attack, spiritual, cold shoulder. We've got Netflix and chill, self-love, bottom of the deck. Okay. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. So I'm just gonna say this. I'm getting 2 situations here. And I'm gonna say the original one that came to me when the cards fell out. So the original scenario that I got as the cards were falling out is there's a couple that has a lot of evidence, pictures, videos. They didn't want this to get out. Unfortunately, it's getting out. This was a secret, like third party type situation, a hookup, a friends with benefits, whatever the case may be. with the love affair card. With again with the spotlight, like whatever they were doing is coming to light. They're being exposed. This is like this would be like let's just say like like you're a feminine and you have an older brother and you get with that brother's friend. Like it's kind of taboo, right? Like like your brother would be like, "Why are you getting with my friends?" Do you know what I mean? Like it's almost like one of those types of situations where like these are two people that never showed that they were together in any type of way. Nobody would have thought they were together in any type of way, but they were. And there's evidence. There might be something a little more to it, like maybe one of the people was married at the time or in a relationship with someone else, or there's something there that would make it messy, but I can't pinpoint it because both of these people are getting karma. So, like if it was the situation that I just said, like a feminine getting with a brother's friend, right? The karma would be the relationship coming to light. There really wouldn't be any other karma because you're talking about two adults coming together, you know, like if neither one of them has another person or whatever, like, is it really wrong? No. No, it's two adults having a good time, whatever. Nobody knew. The karma is it comes to light. But this is why I don't think that I think there's something more. There's something more messy with these two individuals because like these two people are getting karma up the wazoo and they're having to look in the mirror. Like they're having to like answer for what they did. They're not together. I mean, I don't even know if you would consider it like a breakup because they were never it was more like it really was like a more like Netflix and chill situation. Sneaking around, friends with benefits, spending time with someone else. So these are two people that probably weren't even committed to each other. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they probably had other options and they were with their other options. With the self love, they're both going to go into kind of like a hermit mode to like heal themselves and take care of themselves after the situation comes to light, after they face their karma. The other scenario, the other scenario is two people were together and one stepped out with a third party. And it was just like basically not even a friends with benefits. It was like a one night stand or like a two-night stand. Like like do you know what I mean? Like they got together once or twice and then it was done. It was over. It was what it was. But there was a breakup. This couple that was together broke up. And somehow, maybe from the other person, maybe they're a little bitter, maybe they're a little angry. One of the people that was a part of this breakup of this couple received some pictures, some videos of this third party situation. Um, that is part of the person's karma that cheated. whoever has to see these pictures and these videos, um, sorry, my eye is itching. Upset, yes, but I don't think it was a surprise. Like whoever this is, I don't think they're surprised. I think they kind of suspected. And whoever the person is that finds out about the third party situation, they're going to be the ones going into like a hermit mode to kind of heal from the situation, to put it behind them and move on with their life. Um, the person that was a part of the third party situation that should not have been cheating, on the other hand, is going to receive some karma. Again, part of the karma is the pictures, the video, the relationship coming to light, but they're going to receive some karma. Um, this person's not going to try. I mean, they might try and reach out to the person to apologize, but they're not going to try to come back. This person realizes that like they did something really shitty, they did something really horrible. Now they're getting their karma for it, which they never thought they were going to be found out, is really what it comes down to. And now that they have, they're like, okay, so I'm getting my karma for this. Fine. They recognize this as some type of divine intervention, like God getting the other person out of the way of the situation, because nobody should really have to be like made fun of behind their back, while their person cheats on them and shit. Like nobody should ever have to deal with that. Um that was This person recognized this God pulling this other person out of their relationship to get them away from this mess. So that when it does come to light, again, this person's going to find out and they're going to be upset, and they're going to, like I said, they're going to go into a hermit mode to heal from it. But again, it wasn't a surprise for them. Like they kind of felt like something was off in the relationship anyway. And the person that did the cheating, yeah, they're, like I said, I don't think they're going to come back for anything other than maybe an apology, but I don't even really see that happening. Because this person realizes that like what's coming to them, they deserve. And that's not for anybody else to say, by the way. I know sometimes it's a little difficult to not to not be happy. Like if you hear about somebody that fucked you over getting their karma, it's kind of hard to not be happy about that. But at the same time, you got to look at it like this. Like everybody gets karma all the time, good and bad. And I don't want to be on the receiving end of some shitty karma, you know? Like I would hope that I can balance myself out so that it's all good. Is that necessarily going to be the case every time? Of course not. We're all human. Like I'm not perfect. I hurt other people, you know? Like I'm not going to lie. Like I get bad karma just like everyone else. I do things that I shouldn't do. The whole point is that I acknowledge it and I grow from it and I learn from it. I do think this person is going to get some type of like growth from it. I don't know that that means that they won't do something stupid like this again. Maybe they won't. The fact that they understand why they're getting the karma, the fact that they understand that this other person was taken out of this relationship was, for their benefit, I think is the first step towards growth and change and healing. So, yeah. This is more of just like a, if you're in this situation, this could be happening, or this already happened to you, or just an FYI, maybe your friend is in this situation. Some kind of like warning, basically. Or, hey, the universe is acknowledging that this happened to you. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody has a lovely Thursday. It's beautiful here in the northern suburbs of Chicago. I hope it's beautiful where you're at. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.